Okay, good evening everybody. You are live from Leeds, Bradford. Live from the Skoda. Live at the end of the runway. So we're inside the car. Plus it stopped raining actually, but the weather today has been pretty shocking. So we're not taking any chances. We are inside the car. If it really clears up, we'll take the tripod outside the car and stand outside, but at the moment it's looking a bit grey. There is showers forecast. And we've got 1 or 2 planes due, so... In fact, I think our next arrival is Jet2 from Tenerife, about 10 minutes out. Anyway, let's have a look at the chat, see who's here. Let's say a few hellos. Amimam Travels, Patrick, Kyle Foster, Tima, hello to you all. Dwayne Curley, I apologise about that, but it's just it's as we're going, I'm sorry. Marjolaine, good evening, and your moderator. Nice talking to you this week, Marjolaine. Love Aviation, hello to you. Martin Naylor down in... Where was Martin Naylor from? Was it Guiseley? Shipley? Forgotten. Well, good evening. Sharon Case, good evening to you. It's looking relatively calm weather-wise. Yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as it's been down south. Nowhere near at all. The wind's actually fairly... I'm saying it's fairly calm. The windsock is blowing a bit. But yeah, it's not too bad here. We thought it was going to be really windy this evening, but not to be. Rainer, good evening. Rainer M. Butchell, good evening to you. He's got his beer emojis out. Alan Hargreaves, hello to you. He's got his wine glasses out as well now. Rainer's on the lash. Hey. Who else have we got? Rod Gill, good evening Rod. Thank you for your donation the other day. We didn't actually get a chance to thank you on stream. We didn't, because you paid with PayPal. It doesn't show us when you do it, so I only got to find out once we got home. So yeah, that's really generous. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. LT Aviation, good evening to you. LT Aviation was there this morning doing a live TikTok. I thought you would be there. No, sadly at work this morning. That horrible W word. So it looks like we've got a Ryanair about to depart. Can't actually see the line-up point for runway 14 here. But we'll certainly see him blasting off down the runway. And the wind is due to swing around. It's on the forecast. It says about 6 o'clock. It may turn to runway 32 ops, which will suit our position a lot better. So fingers crossed for that. Real Gamer, hello. Michael Curtis, good evening. Peter PDK, hello to you. And anybody that I might have missed there, good evening. Welcome to the stream. We are here for... till it gets dark, hopefully. So the Ryanair is waiting. It looks like we've got a Jet2 about to land. This will be the one from Tenerife South. This is a 73800. say, we can't, from the car, we can't see the approach, which is a shame, but we'll certainly see the touchdown. Tom's doing the camera. And apologies if we bounce around a little bit, but every movement we make in the car, it does mean the tripod bounces a little bit. So here he is. Touchdown. Excuse me. Still coughing. Real Gamer says, how are you doing? Yep, we're all right. All good. Alexander Elliott, good afternoon to you. Patrick says, Tom's back at it again with the camera. Yep, he's the man. He's the main man. Kyle Foster says, my favourite plane, the grey one. I think I prefer the blue one. I think I prefer the red on the 757. Looks, it suits the 757. Okay, Ryanair's about to roll. Here it goes. Some spray, it's been raining quite That's rotated really early. Wow. Must have been very light. He's on his way to Parma in Mallorca. That was Echo India, Echo Bravo Oscar registration. Now, for any spotters that might be thinking of coming this evening, there's a very nice Global Express on multi-flight, landed half an hour ago. The American registration was N394WJ. Didn't show up on Flight Radar, so he snuck in on us without us knowing. So if we're lucky, we might get that taken off later. Quite often they do park up for the night, especially if they've come a long way. Sam's Planes and Trains, very good evening to you. Welcome along. James Lawson, hello. Sharon says, get Nick out of the sunroof. No, we haven't got one, Sharon. We haven't got one. In the old Skoda. That'd have been really embarrassing to say that back in the 1980s, wouldn't it, in a Skoda? But these days, they're actually quite a nice car. So I think our next arrival is a Wizz coming in from Bucharest. The Maltese registration. It's an A321neo at 9HWAT. looking on flight radar, it's going to turn up at just about the same time as a Jet2, so... And he's coming in from Malta. So them two are due at about 20 minutes. We've also got the Aer Lingus coming at the same time as well. So it's three due at the same time, coming in from Belfast. Cough, 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 still coughing. Tony Else is with us in the chat. Good evening, Tony. How are you? James Lawson says, I sent the Malta out this morning. Are you working on the ramp, James? Let's zoom in on that windsock again, Tom. We're looking at the windsock there, it's slowly backing round. Just need it to back a few more degrees and then we might get onto runway 32 ups. Fingers crossed. Patrick's put the METAR up, which is showing 190 at 11 knots, so it's backed bound a little bit more. Geraldo Sebastião de Faria, watching from Brazil. Wow, hello to you. James says he does work on the ramp. What a fantastic job. I'm very jealous. Although maybe not much fun when it's chucking it down like it was today. David Illingworth, hello to you and welcome along. And Marjolaine, did you actually have a word with, was it Sam's Planes and Trains? You mentioned it to us on the messenger the other day. Yes, she did. So Sam's Planes and Trains, would you be interested in helping with the moderating? Just let us know in the chat, that'd be really appreciated if you would. Patrick says it looks like it's going to be around 30 knots of gusts sometime this hour. Certainly doesn't seem that way at the moment, Patrick. Maybe them winds that were down south will come a little bit further north. I was watching Jerry's stream earlier, it was like blowing a gale. Paul Usher, good evening. Hello to you. Sam's Planes and Trains, that's really kind, thank you very much. I'll just update that now. A couple of clicks. Right. I think I've got sugar. I've got sugar. Dear gone. So, let's have a look at flight radar. Okay, Sam's Planes and Trains, I've done that. That's excellent. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Patrick says it looks like the Wizz Air is first. That's good. Not actually sure if this Wizz Air is a first visit or not. We need Danny Jones in the chat to help with that one. Sharon says lots of tuggers at Heathrow today, a few diverted to Manchester. Yeah, there was a few to Stansted as well. I think a United even went up to Edinburgh. Good old Leeds never gets anything though, does it? Very rare. David Link, good evening from Leeds. I'm not far from the airport. Good evening to you. James Lawson says the Wizz Air is a first visit. It's interesting. What's more important is it's a new one for me. I'm going to tick in the book. David Link says he's in Wortley in Leeds. Not actually sure where Wortley is. Is that somewhere under the flight path? Can you see the planes? Patrick says, yeah, we did have a KLM diverting from Teesside last night, Patrick. Yes, that's right. Paul Usher says Sam was looking for mods too. That's TT, is that? It's got loads on there. No. David Riley, Wizz is Maltese registered, that's right. 9 Hotel Whiskey Alpha Tango. First visit. And it's raining again, so the decision to stay in the car was a good one. Oh, John Salt, that's, oh, I'm jealous. Watching from Fuerteventura. Back to LBA tomorrow afternoon. Hope you've had a good holiday. Have you been for a week or two, or just a few days? Talking of the Canaries, we have my next door neighbour's parents and brother on the flight from Arrecife tonight, so we should catch them on stream. They're coming in at around about 7:10 on Jet2. Sharon says, is it just the one runway at Leeds? Yes, there's only one runway. There used to be a small cross runway, runway 1028, but they shut that down. Don't know why. Just made it into a taxiway. Is that the second one? I also have a second Wizz due in about an hour and a half. That's another A321 here. So hopefully we'll get that as well. Yeah, go on then. Can you see that little? Can you see that little baby? Oh, look at this, guys! Pickle baby! I've been watching the horses. They have a steady half an hour, and then they go absolutely nuts for 10 minutes, and then they all calm down again. Paul Usher says his battery died. Did his battery die when the A340 was going out today, Paul? That's a bit unlucky if it did. That's the sort of luck we get, usually. David Riley flying out to Malaga next Wednesday at 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, hope you have a good time. David says, is that Jet2 Airlines in front of you on the taxiway? No, that's on stand. I think it's on about stand 6 or 7 or something like that. On the jetway, sorry. No. It's on. No, it's on.
It is, isn't it? It's not connected.
I don't think so. Somebody told me the jetways were not in use at the moment. How did I read that's taxiway? Oh, nuts. Patrick says he's on stand 5. Yeah, that's about right. Let's have a look at the flight radar. What have we got? So we have the Wizz is downwind for runway 14. There's going to be a couple of minutes. Then we've got the Jet2. And then we've got the Aer Lingus. David says, come on, Wizz Air, where are you? There's a few minutes out yet. Kyle says we have the police plane coming back. That took off about 20 minutes ago. Patrick's going to work at Coney Park, the helipad next to the airport next week. What are you actually doing in there, Patrick? That should be good fun. Leeds, Bradford, live, hello to you. Blimey, I think we've got every moderator we've got in the chat at the moment. Incredible. Good evening, everyone. How's that windsock doing, Tom? Is it swinging round at all yet? Does look to be slightly changing. But it's certainly not that windy. Definite crosswind now, though. Doing office work and a flight school trainee. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Patrick. Does that remove from that message? Jim T, hello to you. Good evening. Yeah, you might have just seen that message from Dwayne there in the chat, and we did see on another stream earlier this week he was being a bit immature, shall we say. So we did remove him as one of our moderators, and I think he's taken his bat and ball home, to be honest. So these things happen. Ready for this whiz, Tom? It can't be far away now. It's about to land. Ready?
Still 4,000 feet.
Is it? Oh yeah. So the whiz is about on a 4-mile final at the moment. Anybody that's just joined us, we are in the car because of the weather, so we can't actually see the approach, but we can see them touch down. Good old Leeds, it's always raining. Larry, I love it. Good evening to you. Stanfield International Airport. Wow. Hope everyone had a good Easter. Yep, hope you had a good Easter too. Lots of chocolate eggs in our house. Well, there was. Not many left. Alan Hargreaves, hello. First real watch of the stream tonight. Can I ask how long we'll be streaming on? I think we'll try and stay tonight until it gets dark. And our only really regular slot that we tend to do is Sunday evening, or Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening down at Manchester. Other times it's just as and when, really. Whenever we can manage to get here, really. Here comes the Wizz. He's going to pop into view in a second. I thought he'd be kicking up more spray than that. Danny Jones is with us in the chat. Good evening, Danny. How are you? And Danny, we want some information off you. We've got a Global Express that landed about an hour ago on multi-flight. Do you know if it's going out tonight? Or is it night stopping? We'd love to catch that on stream. Just missed it land by about 20 minutes, which was a shame. Larry says it's 2:20 in the afternoon over there. Danny Jones says this Wizz is a first visit. Yep. 9HWAT. Fingers crossed the wind will have backed round and we'll get this taken off on 3-2. If the weather forecast's right, that should happen. Danny, I'll type that reg into the chat. Quite a nice one. There you go, put it in the chat, Danny. N394WJ. Didn't show on flight radar, hence we missed it. Larry says, first visit for me on this site as well. Well, you're more than welcome, Larry. It's nice to have you here. It's raining again. This is landing from Malta. Ooh, we're down with the bump. Danny says the Global Express came in from Luton, so it could go back out. Well, fingers crossed. Be nice to see that. Bill, hello to you. Danny says, is the American Challenger still in? As I was driving in, Danny, I could, well, from about 2 miles away from the top of the hill, I could see across the multi-flight, and there was a little bizjet in that, in the northeastern corner. I had no idea what it was, so that might be it. With a little police plane, Tom. Oh, he's landing really low. Blimey, he's got that down really early. BBJ corner, says Danny. Yes, there was a bizjet parked up near that corner, Danny. Looks like Larry's had an amazing career in aviation. Wow. So next to land is Aer Lingus. This is on very short finals, actually. There he is. One of the English registered ones. Long wheelie. Golf Charlie Mike Juliet Mike, the registration. Nope, the cow's not happy. So we've got a bit of a gap now before the next arrival, and then it gets fairly busy again. Danny says the Challenger may be still in. 2 Americans on the ground. Yeah, rare. It is quite rare. So, currently on multi-flight then is N696HS, a Challenger, and N394WJ, a Global Express. It'd be very nice to see some of them take off, wouldn't it? Willie1590, hello to you. Knew you'd be watching today. Yes, we was hoping for some strong winds, but it's not happened. It's all been down south. On the plus side, we have got that car parking space today. After, when did we fail? It's Sunday? Saturday? When were it? Monday? Monday, wasn't it? Bank holiday Monday. Yes, Bank Holiday Monday, we couldn't even get a car parking space in the whole of this area. Not one. It was incredibly busy. Patrick says, any plans on coming to visit Leeds on Saturday? We'll be here on Saturday. Saturday morning is a big no-no for me. I'm a bigger fan of parkrun. I always go to parkrun on a Saturday morning. But Saturday afternoons, yes. Definitely Saturday afternoons is a spotting time. So just looking on flight radar, we have a Ryanair 737-800 MAX due in an hour. It's one of the Polish registered ones, SPRZK. Be nice to see. About 10 minutes behind that is the Wizz. And then behind that is an influx of about 1, 2, 3, another three aircraft behind that. Jet2, and 3 Jet2s. And the Jet2 from Lanzarote, which has got my neighbour's parents and brother on it, that's currently over Cardiff, so that's not too far away. That wind looks to have been backing me around even more, Tom. Is it favouring 3-2 yet? It's really shifting. Speedbird 9, hello to you. David Hill. Not sure I've said hello to you. Hello. Good evening. Yeah, Patrick, that's good. If we see you on Saturday, we'll, well, to say hello in the chat and then come down and say hello. That'd be nice to see you. Okay, well, it's quiet. Let's have a coffee. Having to drink out of my flask because I forgot my cup. What's that? Oh, Dublin. Just taking off now. It looks like the next Aer Lingus coming from Dublin. He's just taxiing out at Dublin now, so that should be with us. Ooh, how long does it take from Dublin? 40 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. Sorted. Patrick says, will we be here at 3 p.m? Not sure yet, Patrick, but there's a fair chance. When we know what we're doing, we'll schedule a stream. Willie says, can you see the top of the Leeds buildings today? Can you zoom in, Tom? With the naked eye, I can't, but I think the camera might be able to see. The top of this, can't call it a skyscraper, can we? Where is it? No. Strange. Maybe from this parking position, we are a little bit lower down than where we normally are, so... Yeah, many thanks for that, Rod. It's much appreciated. Yeah, we did have an internet dropout halfway through, which was really frustrating. No idea why that happened. We plugged a wire in and everything just shut down. It's one of them things. Nice to watch a stream where someone isn't shouting, "Easy, son." That's what makes his stream. I love all that. No, I'm not one for shouting, Danny. That's not me. It looks like something's been kicking off in the Madeira site, reading the chat. Not actually seeing much of the Madeira sites, guys. I sometimes flick in and out of them. Raina's off to the doctors again in the morning. Hope everything's okay, Raina. Okay, we need some planes. Can somebody order some planes? So my next door neighbour's parents are currently halfway over Wales. Now, Paul, if you're watching, come on into the chat and say hello. This is the only problem with Leeds. You get busy spells and then you get very, very flat spells. What's that? Okay. Stephen Jones is with us in the chat. Hello, Stephen. Danny's dad. Are you both watching together or are you watching separately? Your son's in the chat somewhere. Or he's been and gone. Danny says, did you hear about the Ryanair Max and LBA at the weekend, Nick? No. What happened there then? Oh, unless you meant where they left the front hatch door open. We actually got that on stream. Was it a stream or a video?
Stream.
Stream. Yeah, we'll look out for you, Patrick, if you're there. If we're here. But sometimes we do go to Manchester and it's always a last minute decision. Roy Orlemans, good evening, hello to you. Watching from the Netherlands. Marjolaine's neighbour. Fuel leak. Interesting. 17% light. That's what just falls rubber on. What do they actually do with a fuel leak, Danny? Because obviously they can't put like sand or anything down, can they? On the... Gillian Newhill, hello. Have we ever been to Murgatroyd's Fish and Chip Restaurant near LBA? No, we've not actually been there yet. Seems very popular though.
I have.
Have you? Have you been with Mum?
Yes.
Ah. Was it nice?
It was alright.
Oh, yes, about 30. Danny says GJAFS inbound. Is that a little light aircraft? Not showing on flight radar, Danny. But Tom's ready. Tom's ready to pounce if it appears from behind us. It looks like the Aer Lingus has just pushed back as well. You can see that behind the...
It's always been there.
Oh, it's always been there. That's me not paying attention. I've only just noticed that. Does anybody know if we've changed to runway 32 yet? The windsocks seems to have fair swung around. Where's plug?
Did you put it in the bag?
Yeah, it's definitely here. Okay, we're just going to have to plug a few things in, guys. The battery's getting a bit low. Somewhere here, Tom. How do things disappear? No? Must be. Right, just bear with us a few secs, guys, while we find us plug. Seems to Things have a habit of disappearing in this car. Right, we found it. We're good. Things might last a bit longer now. I think we could have changed to runway 32, you know. I see a little plane up there, Tom, in the distance. I think we're on runway 32. Yep, looks like we've had a runway change to 32, guys. You can see an aircraft. It's a long way out, but it looks to be heading for 32. So this is good news with the set of arrivals we've got due. Should be able to see them all coming in now, nice and clearly. That's a bit far out yet, Tom, to grab that one. Unless you go manual. Andy Edwards, a very good evening to you. Marjolaine says be right back. No worries, she's off to put the kettle on. Patrick, if you look on BBC's website, I'm sure it'll give you the wind directions on there for Saturday. Not too sure off the top of my head what it's going to be. Sam's Planes and Trains, did we ever stream at Doncaster? No. Never. Well, I say never. I went once, we flew from there on holiday once. That's the only time I've ever been there. Just found it to be a bit of an awkward drive actually from home to there. It was about a good hour and a half, hour and a 45-minute drive. And it's just always been a lot easier for us to go to Manchester, which tends to be a lot busier. But they did get some interesting flights in there, especially the 747s. And the cargo planes during COVID. But no, we never went. So look at weather for Saturday for Patrick. So, Paul, if you're watching, your parents' plane and your brother, they're 8 minutes out. It's everywhere, every direction. And Patrick, we're just looking at the weather now for Saturday, and the wind is showing coming from just about every direction. So it could, that's a lottery. It could be a bit of all sorts. Excuse me. Have you seen it? Oh, no. Jet2. Patrick says, I want Wizz Air to stay at Leeds. Yes, that was the one good thing about Doncaster closing down, that we actually got all their Wizz flights into here.
Some of the two flights.
Some of the tours. Jet2 turning on to finals now. Must still be in the clouds, we can't see it just yet. This is getting close, isn't it? It's right. Yes. Spread out a bit now. If we were at Manchester and we saw that, it would be not bad. Patrick's got the Jet2 in sight out of his window. Yes, we can see it as well now, Patrick. Still a few miles back yet. So Paul, Jenny, if you're watching, this is your flight you was talking about. It's got your parents on it and your brother from Lanzarote. Zoom in a bit, Tom. Zoom out and zoom back in again. Pick it up slowly. No, I don't like it, does it? Let it get a little bit nearer. You have to learn to use the manual focus on that thing. Sharon Case is going now. See you later, Sharon. Thanks for joining us. Marjolaine's back. Welcome back. Louis Dehaan, good evening to you. So, this is Jet2 from Arrecife. Lovely smooth landing. Kicking up some spray. Anthony Quaid, hello to you. Martin Nails says very nice landing. It was a very smooth landing. Stuart Lawson, very good evening. Welcome along. Danny Jones says, did anyone see the Dublin stream earlier where he was waiting for Air Force One and missed it? No, I can't say I saw that one, Danny. But he was a bit disappointed. Patrick says we have the Aer Lingus and the Wizz due to push back soon. Also have the another Wizz to arrive fairly soon as well. Charles. Oh no. Anthony says the Wizz is to Romania. I think it's Bucharest, off the top of my head. It's just one that's in on hanger. 1920. Yeah, so our next Wizz Air is due out in 10 minutes' time. It's about an hour and a half late. Next arrival looks like the Ryanair 737 MAX coming in from Krakow. SPRZK, the registration on this MAX that's due in about 10 minutes' time. Lingus is pushing back. So the Aer Lingus to Belfast is just pushing back. Jonathan Earnshaw, hello to you. Aer Lingus has pinged. Yes, pinged and pushed. Also have another Aer Lingus due in about 20 minutes time. Sam's Planes and Trains is back, welcome back. Bill says thanks for the stream, not a problem at all. Tony L's writing in capitals. That's what I do all the time, Tony. I forget that the caps lock locks on, and it's then you hit the enter button and you think, ah, God. Jonathan Earnshaw, just reading your chat there about the LS272 Andrew 2105 replacement aircraft was sent to Alicante this afternoon as a 733, which operator from LBA has gone tech in Alicante. Having a bad day. Speedway 9 says Wizz Air voted #1 worst airline for delays, second year running. Wow.
It's going to turn around in a minute and it will be coming down the runway like a flash.
Martin, loving the lighter evenings. Yes, it's a lot better now, Martin. It wasn't much fun being stood on the top of that hill behind the hangars in the pitch black, got to admit.
It's about to turn round. It's about to turn round.
So this is Aer Lingus to Belfast. Abu's with us in the chat. Hello, Abu. How are you? Sam's Planes and Trains, yeah, that's good news for Leeds. I can't see it reopening, to be honest. They've lost all the flights now. Excuse me. Yeah, Martin, it's looking like a little mini heat wave next week. Up to 20 degrees and sunny. That's more like it. And it's actually raining again. Say we are in the car, so we can't follow it too far, I'm afraid. Love Aviation, Nick, anyway to speak to you off air. You could go the same way Marjeline did. She'll get in touch with me on Facebook Messenger. So next to go is the Wizz Air. Looks like he's pushed back. This will be nice to see, departing off runway 32. Maruda, hello to you. Nice to see you again down in Harrogate. Very nice. Amimam travels in Addingham. I was in Addingham today, Amimam. Amazing, five minutes out. Manual focus rivals. Because no, what? Don't know how to do it. I have to learn that, wasn't it? Yeah, but it's the only way once, because it hits them lights, it just blurs out. Doesn't it? Doesn't seem like it's just a dazzle at the end of it. The camera can't grab it, so it's not a solid object to get hold of. Speedbird, nice. How long does the flight take from here to Belfast? roughly about 40 minutes. So before the Wizz departs, we've got the Ryanair Max to land, coming in from Krakow. We should be popping out of the clouds any second. He's actually over Leeds city centre right now. There he is, just popping out of the clouds now. Patrick says the police aircraft is taxiing back out again. Wizz Air's taxiing out, Tom. Raina sending us a £3 super chat. Thank you, Raina. That's very kind. Thank you very much. I'll say that everything we get is going to go back into the channel to make this channel grow and make it better. So, yep, thank you very much. It really is appreciated. And I hope everything goes okay with you tomorrow at the doctor's. Good luck with that. Excuse me. The streamers coming off the wings. Wow. So this is a Polish registered Max. Zulu Kilo. Let's put that down nice and smoothly. I can hear a helicopter, Tom. Somewhere. Oh, the police plane's going next, look.
It's backtracking.
It's not, it's gone off on, it's gone down Alpha taxiway. Next to go, we've got the little police plane. Yeah, he should have blue flashing lights on, not red. Amimam Travel says I am not getting the join button on screen. Not sure that YouTube have actually approved it yet, Amimam. It's we did set it up last night. I think it was last night, so we'll look into that one. Thank you for that. That's me, he was moving. So for anybody that's just joined us, this is 9HWAT, an Airbus A321neo, and it's its first visit to Leeds. Stuart Marshall, hello to you. Okay, here comes the Wizz. Oh, wow. Awesome. Stuart says the air ambulance landed on Bradford Road, Guiseley, near the Wetherby Whaler. Interesting. Abu was wanting to know how to get rid of ads. There's not a little X in the top corner you can press, Abu? Patrick says we've got the second Wizz Neo landing in 9 minutes. Also have an aircraft on finals, Tom. This will be the Aer Lingus. Probably close enough now, I'm going for it. So this is Aer Lingus, this is from Dublin, and it's an ATR 72. Registration on this one, Echo India Hotel Delta Kilo. You're doing a great job there, Tom. Obviously with the tripod being sat on the car seat, it's not in a sturdy position, so it's really quite hard for Tom to keep it smooth tonight. So probably noticed a bit of wobbling, but that's why. So hats off to him, he's doing a good job. But we couldn't risk being outside tonight, it's just we keep having little showers coming through, so we're doing his best. So next arrival is the Wizz Air 321 coming in from Katowice. It is just turning on to finals now. Quite a long way back yet though. Registration for the next Wizz is Hotel Alpha Lima Zulu Echo, which makes it an A321 Neo. And then after this Wizz, we've got a run of 3 Jet2s all behind each other. Jason Suresh, hello to you. Good evening. Papa Kilo, good afternoon or good evening. How are you? Louis Dehan wants a Dash 8. Don't get them in here anymore, Louis, I'm afraid. Since Flyby disappeared. I'm just reading your comments about the ads. Yes, I thought I'd set them just to come on at the beginning of the stream, so I'll have to look into that one. Certainly shouldn't be coming on during the stream. What have we got them set to, Tom? No, we don't want ads coming on during the stream, do we? That's the last thing we want.
What you're doing, Dicey, eh? Yeah.
Sam's Planes and Trends says YouTube drops ads completely at random. The broadcaster can't do anything. Ah, okay. Let's see. Okay, I've got the next Wizz Air on finals. Can see him now in the distance. Still a few miles back. Babu says the police aircraft is just south of Driffield. Deborah Mullard, hello to you and thank you. Yeah, the camera really doesn't like focusing in on the lights when it's so far away. That's better. Nice streamers coming off the wing. Oh, that's a good landing. Didn't sound like he used reverse thrust there, but very quiet. So next up in about 10 minutes, maybe even less than that, we've got 3 Jet2s. First one coming in from Dalaman, which is a red and silver one. That's an 800 series. Second one coming in from Larnaca, which is blue and white. That's coming in, let's have a look. That's Juliet Zulu Bravo Papa, the blue one. The third one is another blue one coming in from Paphos. all 800 series. And then all goes quiet. So we'll probably wrap things up after these. When's his next stream, Tom? Let's see. I think it's going to rain, isn't it? Dave Mooney, hello, good evening. So before the next planes come, can I just say a big thank you to our moderators. Some new moderators on now, and you're all doing a fantastic job, and it's really nice and much appreciated. So thank you very much. Runway lights are on. We must be losing the light. Hamimam says idiots on scramblers. No, it was some Somebody in a bit of a fancy car. Patrick says, Nick, can you schedule the next stream the day before so I can... Yep, as soon as we know what we're doing, Patrick, we will schedule that stream. Rayner's loving his beers emojis. Making me feel like I need a pint when I get home, Rayner. Abu says something's getting clearance for pushback. What will that be then? Could that be the Ryanair? Airlines go live. Good evening. I live 5 minutes away. Must be fairly close. Is that down in Yeadon? How do I make this go little again? No. Clever lad, aren't you? So we should have the Jet2 popping into sight any second. Patrick says it's the Aer Lingus that may be pushing back. He's had a fast turnaround then. Aviation Kid, good evening. How are you? We're doing all right, thank you. We're a bit warmer tonight. We're in the car. It hasn't actually rained that much, but we've just had the 1 or 2 showers, so probably was a good thing we came in the car.
Oh, what's the audio on?
It does this every now and then. I don't know why. Just has little dropouts. Don't know why it does it. Patrick says, let's get to 150. Oh yeah, we're on 143. Blimey. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Tom's just trying to put his shoes on, so we're bouncing around a bit. Jet2's on finals. Shut the door, quickly. What? Well, that'll be fine for now. Going in 5 minutes. So, Jet2 on approach. This is the one from Dalaman. Juliet Zulu Hotel Hotel, the registration on this one. Let's see if this is as smooth as the Wizz Air's landing. Oh yes, very nice. Lovely landing. Very quiet landing. Airlines go live says they're there tomorrow morning. Hope you have a good time. There goes another lunatic. Farang Travels, hello to you. Rayner giving him a 9 out of 10 for that landing. Yep, I'll agree with that, Rayner. "22 years old, that 737, according to Amimam. Airlines go live. I work at Leeds Bradford Airport. That's 2 people who've had in the stream that work at Leeds. Forgotten the other guy's name. So next on the approach is the Jet2 from Paphos. Delta Romeo Tango Mike, the registration on this one. Parang Travel says Jet2 have some old metal. Who knows what is the oldest Jet2 aircraft? Would it be one of the 757s or one of the 733s? I think one of the 757s is about 34 years old. Any advances on that one? It'll be nice landing. Going a bit longer than the last one is having to use the reversers. He's missed the turn, so he'll have to do a 180. Jonathan Earnshaw says Alpha Bravo is 35 years old. Wow. Now it looks like we're not going to get to see the Global Express or the Challenger take off. There's been no action there. It looks like they might be night stopping. So guys, we've got the next 737 on approach, and then I think we're going to call things, call it a day, wrap things up, head off and get some tea. So it looks quiet now. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Apologies that it's been in the car. It's never a smooth stream in the car, but we didn't want to risk getting wet. It's actually on. Yeah. Well, we might actually stay for the Ryanair Max that's due out to crack off anytime soon. So, and the Aer Lingus. So we'll hang fire another 5 minutes. We'll get them. Ryan Garland, good evening to you. Dean or Denny Anthony, good evening to you. Says Alpha India is also pretty ancient. Trevor Smith, hello, how are you? Company Hack, Golf India Fox India Tango is 43 years old. Goodness me, that's a Pier 41. Seen that many times in here, Trevor. Little green and white Pier 31, if I remember rightly. This Jet2's gone long as well. I was reading the chat then, I didn't see him land. Peter Aidner, good evening. Probably not pronounced that right, but good evening to you. Rod Gill says, take care, guys. Nice to see you, Rod. See you next time.
Ryanair pushing.
We have the Ryanair Max pushing back now, so we'll see this go. Farang Travel's given us a like. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. We did achieve the 150 likes. You're all superstars, thank you. Ryan Garland says, how many 733s are based at Leeds Bradford airports? Yeah, Patrick says around about 8. I'd say, yeah, something like that. It's quite a lot. Robert Smith says, good evening, how's the wind up there? Disappointing. We was hoping for some wild arrivals, but no, the wind is pretty calm. We've not had what they had down south. In fact, at the moment, it's really quite calm. Michael Whittaker watching in Barnsley, hello to you. Jason lives under the flight path into Heathrow. Blimey, it's been an interesting day watching. Yes, we did see some of Jerry's stream, and there was there was wobbling around all over the place. Yeah, thank you for that, Marjolaine. Yeah, if you could hit the like and subscribe, guys, that'd be really helpful. Danny's put the stream on Yorkshire Spotters. Thank you, Danny. And anybody that likes Leeds, wants some information on movements, Yorkshire Spotters, Danny Jones looks after that one. It's a good little website. All your daily movements and photographs. If you want to put a link to that in the chat, Danny, you're more than welcome. Ryan says, Leeds, Bradford getting more aircraft. It always gets busier in the summer, Ryan. Certainly will pick up during May, I would imagine. There's a few new airlines coming as well, with Freebird and I think Lauda's coming. And the Bulgarian. And there you are, there's a link for Yorkshire spotters in the chat. Good little site, worth a look. Lots of photographs on there as well. Yeah, Patrick says 2-8 and Arena. Yep, it's 2 more.
Freebird Lauda.
Freebird Lauda, said them, yep. Michael's flying out in September. Okay, it looks like the Ryanair's taxiing, so this will be the last one because we're losing the light now. Farang Travel says, nice if Emirates started a service from Leeds. It certainly would. Can't see that happening though anytime soon. And down comes the rain again.
Do you want to get that in?
No, it's in the bag, it's fine. Beep beep. Okay, here we go. Last one from us guys for today. This is Jet2. This is Ryanair to Krakow. A very bright light. Stay for Aer Lingus. Yeah. And we've got the Aer Lingus pushing back now, guys. We'll get the Aer Lingus. We're in no rush. Stuart Lawson says, see you next time. Yes, see you next time, Stuart. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We will just hang fire a few more minutes and get this Aer Lingus, seeing as though it's pushed back. Farang Travels, really enjoyed the stream, thank you very much. It's just a shame we had to do it from inside the car. Can't do anything about the weather. So this is Aer Lingus to Dublin, ATR 72. And this is definitely the last one from us. Dan Air Concorde due in 5 minutes. Oh, that'd be something. Nice one, Abu. Dan Air, deadly and nasty. They actually flew on them on an old BAC 111 down to Mahon many years ago. Danny Jones off to put the kids to bed. See you later, Danny. Thanks, mate. Jim T, thank you. Marjolaine, thank you. Excuse me. Raina says thank you for another fine stream. Thank you, Raina, and thank you for the donations. Really, really kind of you. I hope all goes well tomorrow. Sounds, planes and trains. Thanks, Nick. No worries. Thank you very much. Thank you for moderating. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Alexander. See you next time, which will probably be, if it's not Friday evening, it will be Saturday afternoon. Michael, good night. Abu says, yeah, mini heat wave from Monday. Looking forward to that one. Speedbird 9, thank you for the stream. No problem at all. Hope you've enjoyed it. Shame it's not been a little bit busier. Dave Mooney, good night. Deborah Mullard, thank you. See you later. Messenger. I will have a look at that when I get home, Marjolaine. I can't look now because my SIM card is in our little internet device, so I can't actually look at that just now. I'll have a look when I get home. And thank you for moderating. He's up and away. Okay, that is it from us. Thank you all for watching. A few new subscribers as well, so thank you for subscribing. Thanks for your likes. Thanks. Definitely thank you for Raina for the donation. That's really kind. And we'll see you on, like I say, it's probably going to be Friday evening, but if the weather's bad, then maybe Saturday. So take care everybody, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.